Hey guys, so Disney just came out with their latest live action remake. Yes, another one.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
So it just came out yesterday on Disney Plus. So to be honest with you, I am a huge Disney nerd. I love Disney. So I always go into these movies wanting to enjoy them, looking for the best, being optimistic. But they just keep letting me down. It's like me and Disney are in a bad relationship. They just keep hurting me. You know, there's been Mulan, which was my all time favorite cartoon. They destroyed that. They've just had so many fails at this point that I have some serious trust issues when it comes to me and Disney. But then on the other hand, there's been like Cinderella, Christopher Robin, which were really heartwarming and amazing movies. So, you know, there's still hope. I still have enough hope that I go into it looking for the best. Anyway, so when it comes to Pinocchio, which is the latest remake, I've only really seen one live action version that I've enjoyed. I don't know if there's other live action versions even out there. Pinocchio's never been a story I've been really invested in. But anyway, so the best live action version was definitely hands down Once Upon a Time, which really has the best live action versions of basically everything. If you haven't heard of it, Once Upon a Time is a TV show that's on Disney Plus at the moment. It's one of my all-time favorite shows. It's like a darker, more grown-up version of the fairy tales, but it's not like Grimm Brothers sort of disturbing. But can you imagine if they made a show based on the Grimm Brother fairy tales? It would be like Game of Thrones, seriously. Anyway, that would be really interesting. But when it comes to Once Upon a Time, they did the story of Pinocchio so well. And they also did a really amazing, like, dark, twisted Peter Pan. And I would have loved to see a movie of Peter Pan that was sort of like that. But anyway, let's talk about Pinocchio. So, look, one thing that they did get right is the set design, the cinematography. When they're at Pleasure Island, it's really beautiful to look at. It's stunning physically. Like so many Disney movies, physically it's beautiful, but it's just empty and soulless inside, you know? And I feel like there was some creepy elements of the original. I'm not sure if the original was the Grimm Brothers story. I think there was one before that, but I know that Pinocchio ends up killing Jiminy Cricket. So yeah, that's a little dark, but it doesn't happen in this movie. Don't worry, parents. Anyway, so first off, Tom Hanks, he needs to carry this movie because he's basically the only human in it. He needs to really shine in his performance, and he falls flat. And I know that he's a good actor. I've seen him in a lot of things that I've enjoyed, but this just wasn't one of them. It's very heavy-handed with the CGI, and it looks bad. It looks cheap, and I know they're capable of doing really great CGI in Disney movies, so I don't know what went wrong there. Anyway, it was a little bit too long. It only clocked in at an hour and 40 minutes, so it wasn't actually even a long movie. But still, I felt like I was bored a lot watching this. I really had to focus on the movie to not get distracted. You know, I think I ended up checking Twitter like 10 times during this movie. I just got so bored. Anyway, one funny moment that probably says a lot about me and my humor. I have a dark sense of humor at times, I guess, but Pinocchio almost set himself on fire when he was trying to light a candle or something, and that made me laugh really hard. But that was the only really funny moment in the whole movie. Like, they tried to say something to adults about taxes and make those sort of jokes, but they just fell flat. Anyway, so the music wasn't good, and the Blue Fairy was meant to be like a really I don't know, a heartwarming moment. You know, she comes in, grants Pinocchio life, but her performance, her singing just fell flat. And of course, they did the race swapping thing that they need to do with everything these days. Anyway, look, that had no weighing on how I felt about this movie though. I don't care what the color of the skin is if you're a good performer and a good actor and bring something to the character, I'll enjoy it. But they just all across the board, Tom Hanks, everybody, just felt like it just felt soulless and empty and like they weren't really putting in their full effort. Anyway, so I would give this a 4 out of 10. Maybe that's a little bit harsh, but like I said, I've seen Disney do great things. I know what they're capable of. So, yeah, the fact that they didn't put in the effort really showed in this one. So let me know in the comments down below what you thought of it and what's your favorite Disney live action movie. And if you could comment or just give this video a like, it really helps boost my videos. Thank you.